As Taiwan is trying to set up its own Silicon Valley, more and more local tech companies are moving overseas. Foxconn is a case in point. The world's largest OEM manufacturer has announced that it will open a flat screen panel factory in Wisconsin, the United States. The Taiwanese electronics company has proposed investing $10 billion to build a facility the size of 11 football fields, while the state governor, Scott Walker, offered a $3 billion incentive package, which has been signed into law and is the biggest subsidy package in the state's history, including tax credits that would total between $200 and $250 million per year over the next 15 years, exemptions from the environmental regulations. Also, the state is waiving $150 million in sales taxes on construction materials for the $10 billion facility. But this is no blank check. These incentives are tied to Foxconn reaching actual goals for job creation and capital investment in the state. In exchange for the economic incentives, Foxconn said the project will initially create 3,000 jobs and has the potential to grow to 13,000 worker job opportunities with an average salary of $54,000 plus benefits. That means the company's payroll will reach $700 million per year. Of course, it's going to take a lot of construction workers to build a plant of that size. So it's estimated that a deal will benefit 23,000 families, and the ability to attract Foxconn shows that Wisconsin's business environment has greatly improved.
First of all, needs to realize that there is a fundamental change in terms of trade, global trade and investment. The old model of success is not working effectively anymore. The new model needs time to deliver. So I think, first of all, the government needs to have a very clear vision about what is happening globally and locally in Taiwan, and also at this industrial level, and also the society in general has to understand that we need, first of all, have a little bit of patience because we are now in the middle of a major transformation of global economies.
While Foxconn has yet to announce a site for their plant, more questions are surfacing about its implications. Making LCDs requires heavy metals such as mercury, chromium, and copper, so environmentalists are concerned about how Wisconsin's air and environment would be protected. Conservation groups are also concerned about whether the water resources will be harmed due to the plant's expected need for millions of gallons of water each day. And growing automation does not bode well for the long-term prospects of bringing manufacturing jobs back to the United States.
Now, if machines are replacing human manpower in terms of manufacturing goods, then we'll see countries like the United States where there is a sufficient supply of land, sufficient supply of power, water, and other resources will become even more attractive to investors to manufacture locally. And the second reason is because the U.S. is the world's largest consumption market.
Since 1991, Taiwanese companies, including Foxconn Technology Group and Wang shifted their focus from Taiwan to mainland China, building factories and hiring people there due to the low labor cost of the two countries. Terry Grohl also chose Hong Kong instead of Taipei as the listing venue for another unit under Foxconn or Hon Hai. And now its expansion into North Korea heralds a new era in manufacturing. Labor cost does not play the role as it used to be. Instead, many companies are choosing locations that are closer to consumers to accelerate shipments and to reduce manufacturing lead times. And that also serves as a great lesson for Taiwan. As automation technology is continuously improving, how could a tiny island nation specializing in OEM possibly position itself?
Taiwan has been a #1 OEM manufacturer for sports wear, sports shoes. But in the last 2 years, we can see major branding companies, Nike, Adidas, they are all focusing very much on the automation production. The factor of human inputs will be reduced dramatically over the next couple of years. And that implies that local manufacturing, that is manufacturing at the site where the consumption market is, will becoming increasingly important. So I think there are serious implications, not only for Taiwan company, but also for Japan, Korea, and China, even Southeast Asia countries.
As the world's biggest contract electronics maker, whose clients include Sony, Nokia, Dell, and HP, Foxconn has become an emblem of global manufacturing's ups and downs. Terry Guo has vowed to move from the OEM traditional model towards integrating innovation design manufacturing, or IDM, a trend started by Germany that integrates cloud computing, mobile devices, big data, and robots. Facing a transformation period, not only Foxconn, but also other OEM companies and local companies in Taiwan must create investment to upgrade their competitiveness.